The starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire brings weak results, just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life what you want it to be. A goal is a dream with a deadline. When defeat comes, accept it as a signal that your plans are not sound. Rebuild those plans and set sail once more toward your coveted goal. If you can't do great things, do small things in a great way. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. Start where you stand and work whatever tools you may have at your command, and better tools will be found as you go along. Set your mind on a definite goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. When your desires are strong enough, it will seem that you possess superhuman powers to achieve it. Happiness is found in doing, not merely possessing. You may be hurt if you love too much, but you live in misery if you love too little. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. The way of success is the way of continuous pursuit of knowledge. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Our only limitations are those we set up in our own minds. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. Action is the real measure of intelligence. More gold had been mined from the mind of men than the earth itself. When you are able to maintain your own highest standards of integrity, regardless of what others may do, you are destined for greatness. Wise men, when in doubt whether to speak or to keep quiet, give themselves the benefit of the doubt and remain silent. If you must speak ill of another, do not speak it. Hold a picture of yourself long and steadily enough in your mind's eye, and you will be drawn toward it. We refuse to believe that which we don't understand. If you are not learning while you're earning, you are cheating yourself out of the better portion of your compensation. Persistence is to the character of man as carbon is to steel. Those who succeed in an outstanding way seldom do so before the age of 40. More often, they do not strike their real pace until they are well beyond the age of 50. You've got to be sure of yourself before you can ever win a prize. Tell the world what you intend to do, but first show it. This is the equivalent of saying deeds and not words are what count most. Perhaps we shall learn as we pass through this age that the other self is more powerful than the physical self we see when we look in the mirror. A genius is simply one who has taken full possession of his own mind and directed it towards objectives of his own choosing, without permitting outside influences to discourage or mislead him. If you do not conquer self, you will be conquered by self. Any ideas, plan, or purpose may be placed in the mind through repetition of thought. There are no limitations to the mind except those that we acknowledge. Desire is the starting point of all achievement, not a hope, not a wish, but a keen pulsating desire which transcends everything. Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. Remember that it is not the lawyer who knows the most law, but the one who best prepares his case who wins. Awake, arise, and assert yourself, you dreamers of the world. Your star is now in ascendancy. If you believe yourself unfortunate because you have loved and lost, perish the thought. One who has loved truly can never lose entirely. Desire backed by faith knows no such word as impossible. Remember that your dominating thoughts attract, through a definite law of nature, by the shortest and most convenient route, their physical counterpart. Be careful what your thoughts dwell upon. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve, regardless of how many times you may have failed in the past or how lofty your aims and hopes may be. The world has a habit of making room for the man whose words and actions show that he knows where he is going. Success in life depends upon happiness, and happiness is found in no other way than through the service that is rendered in a spirit of love. Procrastination is the bad habit of putting off until the day after tomorrow what should have been done the day before yesterday. It is your responsibility to make sure that positive emotions constitute the dominating influence of your mind. If you are ready for the secret, you already possess one half of it. Therefore, you will readily recognize the other half the moment it reaches your mind. Anything you do to and for another person, you do it to and for yourself. Every great leader of the past, whose record I have examined, was beset by difficulties and met with temporary defeat before arriving. The oak sleeps in the acorn, the bird waits in the egg, and in the highest vision of the soul, a waking angel stirs. Dreams are the seedlings of reality. It takes half your life before you discover life is a do-it-yourself project.